We are ranking the NBA dunk contest participants, but quick disclaimer real quick. This list is not on the skill level of these players. It is solely their skill of dunk and how flashy they are, because flash gets you points in the NBA dunk contest. So let's get started. Number 4 is Juan Tuscano Anderson of the Golden State Warriors, and sure, he has tons of hops, but I don't really know why they put him in the dunk contest. He's a ferocious dunker and slams it hard every time he gets to the rim. The only problem with his dunks, though, is that he is not very flashy, and the best dunk I have ever seen him do is a windmill dunk. But I'm sure that this is because this is the dunk contest. He will pull off something flashy maybe like that. But again, we're just talking about how good these dunkers have been so far this season and in their careers. So yeah, Juan Tuscano Anderson is not the most fun dunker to watch, but when he does throw it down, he's extremely effective for his team and is actually leading the Golden State Warriors to a lot of success this season and is one of the reasons why they have been so good. Him, Gary Payton III, and Jonathan Kuminga were all rumored to be in the dunk contest, but they picked him. At number 3 is Cole Anthony of the Orlando Magic. Now, Cole is not one of those dunkers who has had tremendous success in his career. In fact, he's only played 2 seasons in the NBA, but he has had a few very flashy dunks, like this one against the Chicago Bulls, or last season he had a really good dunk against the Charlotte Hornets. And because the NBA likes to give small players the nod in the NBA dunk contest because it's more fun to see fun players with hops throw it down, and because Cole Anthony is a small player at the height of 6'3", he has been chosen to participate in this year's dunk contest. The only problem I have with Cole Anthony is that I have not seen a lot of his dunks in the NBA, but sometimes the players who I have not watched dunk it as much in the NBA dunk contest end up winning. So sometimes the most underrated dunkers pull out a win in the dunk contest, and I think maybe Cole Anthony can do that, but for right now I have him number 3 on my list because of all the reasons I have mentioned previously. Besides dunking, Cole is having a pretty good season because of his numbers, but I digress. Number 2 is Obi Toppin, who was in the NBA dunk contest last year and almost won it, but lost to Anthony Simons. Obi Toppin is certainly one of the most interesting dunkers to watch in the NBA and one of the most fun to watch. From that sequence versus the Charlotte Hornets when he did that windmill dunk versus Miles Bridges, that sequence, or that between the legs dunk versus the Pacers, or the other between the legs dunk this season that got the NSG crowd hyped on Christmas Day, Obi Toppin has been one of the most creative dunkers in the NBA in the past 5 or 6 seasons. He's one of my favorite slam dunkers in the NBA, and he really knows how to get a crowd going. Obi Toppin became known for his dunking prowess in college, and I'd say about 40% of Obi Toppin's shots for the New York Knicks come off either layups or dunks. And a lot of those are off alley-oops from some of the Knicks guards, like Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker. Whenever or whatever it is, Obi Toppin always sends the crowd into a frenzy with his high-flying acrobatics. So that's Obi Toppin. But number 1 on our list, yep, you guessed it, is Jalen Green of the Houston Rockets. And I don't care what people say. I don't care if people say Obi Toppin is going to win, because it's obviously Jalen Green. Jalen Green has a vertical leap of somewhere from 40 to 45 inches, but because he was not at this year's NBA draft combine, it's hard to say. But a lot of people think it's probably even more than that. There have been multiple times this season when Jalen Green has either hit his head on the rim or come close to doing it. He's someone enjoyable to watch with his high-flying slams when the Houston Rockets are in such a difficult position in the NBA right now. In fact, they're probably going to get a lottery pick this season. I've never seen a dunker in the NBA quite like Jalen Green before. And the only players who are really comparable to him with their dunking ability, in my opinion, are Zach LaVine, except better and a more athletic jumper, which sounds crazy because you guys know how high Zach LaVine can get up there. But Jalen Green's flash is right there too. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy, Hyper Hooper Basketball, and we're out.